Hi guys, here we have another review. This time is an ASUS VS247 monitor. Now the main difference between the 247 and 248 is that the 247 is a 23.6 inch monitor, but the LED technology is different. This one uses full array while the 248 uses edge lit. So the edge lit actually is a little more brighter around the edges, but overall the 247 is more brighter everywhere. Now that actually could be a problem, as you will see a little bit later. Now the basic features is full 1080p, 50:1 high contrast, smart view, which has a higher angle of view, basically splendid theme technology. You can select through different modes. Now this is also called the VS247H or HS. It's all the same thing, just that the way they just shorten it a little bit. And it comes with the 1-year ASUS Premium, their special warranty. Okay, so here is the monitor. As you can see, it's very bright. My camera has to auto adjust everything just so it could keep up with it. Some stock photos just to show you the picture quality here. Now it is very thin, it's like less than an inch around, and since this is a full array LED, you know, it's evenly bright everywhere. Now the problem is that it's actually a little too bright. Now to get around this, with my ATI card, I could, manually adjust the LCD properties. You could also go in there and adjust the contrast and brightness. And I literally had to lower it from 70s, 80s to literally 20s or even 0 in some cases, just so to make it viewable. So here's the splendid technologies. You could cycle through different modes. This is scenery mode. Standard mode, this is the mode that I programmed to make it lower in brightness. Theater mode, game, night view, sRGB, scenery, back to standard. With standard, the way that I set it, and it's actually more bearable. As you can see, the camera has no problem actually adjusting to the lighting. Now my major concern with this monitor is, you see the base? The only thing holding it up is that small dinky little base. And because that base is so small, any kind of vibrations, everything, it just shakes around. You stub your toe on the desk, it shakes around. And also because it's so small, it doesn't really hold up the monitor as well as one would hope. And as you can see, even though this is brand new right out of the box, it's a little crooked. If I over here, maybe you can see, but it's basically a little bit. It's a little crooked. It's leaning a little bit to the right. Other than that, and then the brightness, it's a solid monitor. Has HDMI and everything. Let's take a look at the back. As you can see, it comes with a standard VGA as well as DVI input. There's a slot for HDMI. There's one also for sound. Now the 248 actually has a integrated sound. This one does not. Here is the vent. And I believe the 248 also has a USB hub on the monitor. This one also does not, but this one is a little cheaper. But because it's a little cheaper, don't think it's worse in any way. The screen size is a difference of literally 0.3 to 0.4 of an inch, and the actual LED technology on this is actually better. Just that you just have to configure it to your taste. Probably in the bright sun, having it bright is actually pretty good. It's good to know that your monitors could go that bright if you wanted them to. As mentioned earlier, you could manually change the settings of the brightness down, tweak it down, lower, as well as using like the ATI catalyst settings as well to tweak it. Let's see. Okay, so here is the AMD ATI thing where you can actually tweak the brightness and the contrast and all that stuff, temperature, color. So let's turn this back up to what it comes out of the box, which is really bright. If it's too bright for you, you could always say tweak the brightness down, the contrast down, and play with it actually via software. But I prefer doing it actually on the monitor themselves. This way you don't have to keep adjusting everything. Well, once you turn on the computer, it will be fully adjusted for you. It's something that's nice if you gotta have. Again, biggest concern is probably the base. I wish they probably made like 2, since this thing doesn't even swivel. Only thing this thing does is just tilts, basically. Since the base is a circular anyway, you just swivel the monitor. The base snaps on through the little thumb screw. And the price right now, I think if you catch it on sale, it's about $150. If you catch it on like an everyday normal like Amazon price, it's about like $180, $190. About the same on Newegg, just that you have to pay tax on Newegg if you live in California, like what I just moved to California, and one thing I missed about my hometown is that you don't have to pay taxes on a lot of these things. And then like California, you have all these recycling fees. It's crazy. All right, thanks a lot, guys, for watching.